Evet, merhaba arkadaşlar. Hoş geldiniz. Nasılsınız? Ay ay. Böyle yapalım belki biraz daha iyi olur herhalde. Kameraya ufak bir ayar. Böyle biraz açısını. Nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Bu akşamki Hogwarts Legacy yayınına hoş geldiniz. Sesin nasıl geliyor acaba? Bir kontrol edeceğim. Ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Tekrar bir ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Tekrar bir ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Tekrar bir ses deneme, pazartesi, salı, çarşamba, perşembe, cuma. Biraz daha iyi. Tekrar bir ses deneme. Evet, şimdi oyuna geçebiliriz. Hepinize iyi seyirler. Profesör Fig'le konuş. Postamıza da bakalım. Okumuştuk herhalde.
Revelio. Revelio.
Farklı bir puzzle var ama. Bir bakalım gözlüğe. O savunmayı arttırıyor. Fena değil. Görünümü değişiyor mu? Güzel ya. dakika ya.
Revelio.
Şu uçan kitap. Şurayı da yakalım ki.
Revelio.
Burası mıydı? Fener nerede? Burayı gösteriyor ama. Şurası mı acaba? Yok.
Revelio.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Burayı da açtık.
Revelio.
Bizim hakkımızda yazılmış.
Revelio.
Bekleyelim bakalım. Evet.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are...
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is
Vallahi
terribly
seste ufak
dangerous.
ufak
I
bozulmalar
want you to
oluyor
work
arada.
with Professor
Dün
Heyecanı a
yoktu
bit
bu ama.
before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Xbox joystick'inde oynuyorum. Hala şu PlayStation'la şu X kare yuvarlak olayıyla bunun şu A eksi YB olayına hala alışamadım.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Galiba o sandık buydu galiba. Yo, bir tane daha gösteriyor şimdi.
Revelio.
Let us keep our heads about this. No. Now, Annabelle.
Might some kind soul help me?
Biraz daha bekleyeceğim.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how... When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Şimdi haritadan ziyade bir dakika oradan da gidebiliriz. Çapraz asaya bir gidelim. Arkadaşlar bir çay alıp geleceğim. Çok kısa müsaadenizle. Hemen geliyorum. Evet geldim. Burada bir parti duello atalım.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is.
Eğitim şey
I've got a
yapsaydık
great
keşke
match lined up.
kuklada.
Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Atladık direkt ama.
There goes my load.
Reparo.
Ne karısı ya, dur yanlış yaptık.
Lumos. Potato.
Reparo.
Act like a winner. We're on to the one.
Leviosa.
Levitating.
Protego. You're better than that. Descendo.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at win. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training?
Of course. Ready to have a try now?
Önce bunu yapacaktık.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Keep trying. That's it.
Leviosa. Reparo.
Nicely done.
Leviosa. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
O direkt içeride de yanan bir ateş vardı. Oraya mı gönderecek acaba? Burası orası mıydı? Buraya gönderiyor. Şurada mıydı? Ha, öteki odadaydı o.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio. Yes, I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please, I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Şunlar ne acaba diyeceğim ama. Tamam, bunlar temel.
Incendio. Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Revelio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Why don't you go and see Nurse Blading?
Yes. He'll come with me.
Not a chance. Last time I was in there, she'd spilled a bottle of Skeleton, and I swear I saw her topping it up.
Revelio.
Diyelim hocaya gelene kadar.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defense.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve you. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Daldı herif içeri.
I would think that after all the
olsa.
trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Kısıtlı bölümün sırları. Sırlar odası.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Az önce
Perhaps he'll
mesela
have
buraya
an idea.
getirmedi.
Revelio.
8'de 8. Herhalde bu level'da giyemiyoruz galiba.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Neyse çok dillendirmeyelim.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, Why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no.
What will happen if we're caught in the...
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than
How concerned should I be about the library?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Buranın açık mı şeyi? Fener. Üst katta mı acaba?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Buradan kaçırmayalım.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
Silent as a grave.
Süresi var mı diyeceğim ama.
Blast. The librarian's still here.
quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Neyse böyle bir soruyu sormayacağım.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always...
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book. Revelio.
Ne gelmişken değil mi?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
Şimdi bir dakika, yol nerede? Kapı mı şurası? Yolu tutuyor.
Should be in the clear now. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everything.
Revelio. Why do you think we'd find a cure in the restriction? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ha, göz. Ha, görünmezken görüyoruz, şey yapıyoruz. Güzel. Bulduk nasıl açacağımızı.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio.
Aman aklımız
New
gitti
little
be.
friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary. I like having friends who are in my debt. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Repairer.
Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Önce şu malı almam lazım. Gecelikmiş, bakalım neyin nesi. Önce bir envantere gidelim.
That's it.
Revelio.
Hala gizli gitmeye gerek yok. Giyelim eşarbı. Yani eşarp diye çevirmişler. Oo, efsanevi galiba. Evet. Kalanını satarız.
Where might this lead?
Girelim bakalım nereye çıkacak.
Revelio.
Repairer.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Revelio.
Yok ya, görünmezlik.
Reparo.
Şimdi şu nasıl çalışıyor acaba?
Revelio. This must be the way forward, but to where?
Biraz hızlı ilerliyorum galiba. Level'ım düşük sanırım. Düşmanlar biraz daha kuvvetli.
Nearly there.
Hadi ya.
Best keep my wits about me.
Şapka daha iyi gibi. Görünüşe önem vermek lazım. Burada fight var. Nasıl karışacak vaziyet alın.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
Burayı düzeltmemiz lazım. Bizim buranın barajlarının olması için de böyle bir şey lazım. Yağmur duası pek yeterli olmuyor. Bunlar muggle'lar galiba.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at
Camı açayım,
Hogwarts.
biraz havalandırayım içerisi.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens,
Şey alıp
I was
geliyorum.
also admitted to
Çok kısa bir
Hogwarts
kaçacağım.
as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Geldim.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Kulaklığımı birazcık şarja takayım. Müsaadenizle.
Sebastian.
Çok pardon.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian.
Ay delikanlı çocuk. Satmadı bizi.
What will your uncle say?
Aslında bak klavyede daha basit.
Revelio.
Şurayı bir yakalım. Yan görev galiba. Direkt nokta atışı gidelim. Arkadaşlar nasılsınız? İyi misiniz? Anlatın yahu. Bak kedi şimdi de Siyam kedisi olmuş. Neydi o kediye dönüşen bir büyücü vardı hani. Tuvalet.
Revelio.
Gelmişken bir öf patlamış. Ben az önce aslında burayı
You
seçmiştim.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio.
Oo bir dakika. Şurada göz vardı değil mi?
Revelio.
Kasabada vardı o gözlerden.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Hadi oku bakalım amca. Eksik.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book
Repair
before
oylan
us.
belki yerine getirilebilir ama.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Aşağı Oxfield. Aşağı mahalle, yukarı mahalle. Bizim mahalle, aşağıdaki mahalle. Kırsal bir yer eğilir.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Bir dakika, buradan direkt gidiyor mu oraya? Kız burada bekliyor. Yok, bir saniye. Bizim gittiğimiz yer. Gidersek şunu da yakalım.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Hiçbirini seçmemiş miyiz?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora
Garlic.
dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake
Çığlık
root.
atan adam otu ya.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Kulaklıklar.
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany on
Revelio.
potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us...
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such... Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Sadece oraya yağmur ya. Çok iyi.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses... The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately,
Yes, Professor.
they're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping
Gel kardeşim
cabbages.
gel.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind. Not saying you can't go it alone.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the grid.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Teachers nod at you if you're holding a stack of wood.
Dinlerle şey yapmışız, düşmüşüz.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as
Magical plants have so much to offer. I mean...
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hero.
I hate to see a creature get...
Şimdi bir saniye. Tamam, seçili zaten. İlla buradan mı seçmemiz gerekiyor yani?
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Blackwood...
Revelio.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh. İlaç, ilaç. Kan olsun. Çok
I
farklı
see
bir şey
most of
oluyor.
you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well... Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology club. Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more... Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered Revelio home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
I'll get you the Fruiper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back.
A well-prepared ritual.
Revelio.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fruiper Feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this...
Yaptı içelim.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Yemek pişiyor.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Hazırladık ya.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
I was impressed that you were able to...
Oh, thank you. And I've never seen...
I'm glad I was able...
You must simply have a knack for potion. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but... Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of freedom. Speaking of stars...
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply and that'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth. Inspiration.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Neredeydi orası ya? Büyük merdivende miydi?
Revelio.
Duello'nun yeri neredeydi? Orayı bulmaya çalışıyorum da. Belki şimdi
How nice to
açılmıştır.
see you, my young.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with...
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again.
Az
If
öncekini
you
mi
need to stop
yaptıracak
practicing
mıydı?
before you finish all of them,
Incendio.
that's it.
Hadi be.
Next
Kaçırdım.
time, perhaps.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Görevden var. Yoksa...
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to... Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes,
Hadi
Sebastian.
olsun.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
There goes my way.
Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
Hadi yüklen.
Incendio. Accio.
You're better than that!
Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Incendio! Is that all you've got?
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory!
Allah Allah,
You've won
laciverte
the
boyarım
tournament!
hepinizi.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it! You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Neymiş bizim görevimiz yani?
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. I've heard all...
That's nice to hear.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's...
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow... Regardless of how reasonable I believe...
I'm sorry to...
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since...
The hidden herbology?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it.
I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally
Very well.
Grand. I'd
Hidden herbology corridor.
Evet
Sounds
arkadaşlar.
intriguing.
Bana bugünlük, bu akşamlık müsaade. Sonra yine devam ederiz. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Görüşürüz. Bu akşamlık bu kadar yeter.